Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Lords of Magic, the Special Edition. Where last we left off, Lord Bradigan is about to try and drive some marauders out of this brewery. If we succeed, we'll spend some time healing up, and then we're going to go and pay Chaos a visit. And by visit, I mean we're going to try and eliminate the faction. There are two ways that we can go about getting to the City of Discord. One way involves travelling south, through the friendly territory of Order and the friendly territory of Earth to get to the Realm of Chaos. The other way that we can go is past the allied territory of Air that is being held by Life. And over here, we have a situation that's going on. There are no units guarding the City of Air, which tells me that they have been attacked. This being at level 0, you can tell it's at level 0 because it looks quite ruined, also tells me that things aren't going so well. I imagine that Death is currently attacking this area. If Death will actually be able to hold the area remains to be seen. They like to swoop in with an army, cause some havoc, and then they're usually driven off by the AI, but not always. If they're not, there's an opportunity here for us to claim another city. But for now, we're too far away to do anything about that, so let us instead focus on taking out this group of marauders in this brewery. And here is a unit. That is Burnig from the Court of the Lord of Life, specifically an air champion, much like how we have the fealty of Earth.
Come on,
we also have Baldwin here with his units. They're healing up after dealing with some marauders. Unfortunately, the champion that we had guarding here originally, Edgar, fell in combat with those marauders, but that will happen. Meanwhile, back in Minera, we have Fiffer still training up these warriors, who are going to become quite mighty when that training is concluded. We also have some dogs out and about. We have you there, Borlak. You're probably going to attack this hound, but if we're lucky, we may be able to prevail. And by prevail, I mean flee. You're going over there, you're going over there. Let us end the turn and see what happens. Specifically, what happens over here. We're probably going to be dragged into combat with that assassin, though. That's the water unit going about. Yep, they managed to claim that, and they even have a unit here. That is not good for Life. How is the military strength of Life doing? Not that much better than ours right now. Fire are actually weaker than us. Chaos are substantially weaker than us. Water aren't doing too badly, and Death, yeah, it's pretty much inevitable. Also, lots of loathing going on right now. The only factions, they're loathing with us, but we only hate them. Interesting that there is that separation there of opinion. Let us now deal with this brewery. The buildings that make up this brewery cover an ancient building site, now guarded by a horde of volatile miscreants. Let us enter. I don't want to auto-calculate, we may lose one of our weaker units. Now, we have a unit of goblin archers here, level 3, level 2, level 5, level 3, level 5. Ooh, there's a rock troll here, level 7. Rock trolls are dangerous. They have a lot of health, they have a lot of defense, and they hit very hard. We want to certainly get ready for a dangerous fight.
In the name of
Order. You over there, you're not moving forward, are you? No, you're grouping up. That tells me that you don't think that you're going to win this.
Let's move, lads.
I want you over there.
I have a plan.
I want my archers in the middle here.
Crossbows ready at once.
I want you over here.
Group, move.
And I want the wizard
What is your bidding?
quite a
Of course,
ways
my
back.
lord.
Quite a ways back.
Yes, my lead. Of
I
course, my
want
lead.
you to be able to move at a moment's notice. Now, you being there actually isn't that great,
Ready to
because
fight.
you being there means that
Let's move. Yes, sir.
you're probably
At
going to have
once.
your
We stand
shots
ready.
blocked by this hill.
We stand
I
ready.
need to be very
Incoming.
careful here, because this
I'm
could
ready.
go
Crossbows
very
ready.
badly wrong. This can go
Quietly, lads.
very badly
Ready.
wrong.
Let's move, lads.
I want you over there. I think that will do.
I have a plan.
Bradigan,
No problem.
go over there. It is no problem indeed. You're still not moving. which foe do I want to deal with first? Probably the Rock Troll. The Rock Troll needs to have some damage dealt to it immediately, so let us deal some damage. That is going to get everyone to move forward very quickly. I want you to fire all the spells that you can at that Rock Troll, which will soften it up a little bit. The Rogue has decided to go invisible. That makes sense. I want you to sweep around and get ready to flank. There is some archery that is happening here already. That's not great.
I have a plan.
I want you to move
I'd be
forward.
delighted to. I am
You'll be
ready
able to deal with these, hopefully. They hit hard, but we hit hard ourselves.
I await your for glory.
We have the Fire Elemental going this way. We have the Rock Troll going this way. Okay. Rock Troll's going that way.
Plan.
I want you to focus your fire here on the Rock Troll. The Rock Troll being eliminated quickly means that we can then focus on dealing with the rest of the units. The goblins here are not doing so well. You're not doing so well right now. Where are you? You are there. Got to watch out. We don't want you to perish here. Please move back.
In the name of order.
You are only just alive. That's good. Don't want you to die here. Okay, the Rock Troll is gone. Next, take care of the
That is my fate.
Fire
I'd be
Elemental.
delighted to.
I want you to start attacking here. Like that. Just sweep around. And with that, we have narrowly prevailed without losing anyone. Is there any unit left standing? I don't think there is. No, there is not! Aha! We gained 35 spoils. Predictably, we gained some ale. We gained the Amulet of Illusion and level ups for these crossbowmen. That is brilliant. And 7 ale per turn as long as we hold this brewery.
What's the plan?
Let's look at that amulet, shall we? Any Chaos Champion gains +3 armor, +3 mana, and +4 movement, plus the ability to cast Confusion once per day. This is ideally for a Chaos Mage because of the increase in mana. Any Chaos Champion can use it, but they don't gain the use of that mana. Having mana doesn't give you the ability to cast spells. You need the affinity for spellcasting already.
I have a plan.
Could have you start moving over here. Yeah, we probably should get you closer to friendly territory. Now, we want to double check that we don't have any moves that we can make. We do have moves that we can make. Good thing I decided to check that. We're going to go over here, just go around the edge of that territory. We have a hound here that's about to scale some mountains. This one in particular. Yep, they're really good at scaling mountains, our dogs. They just run right up them. They are the best mountain climbers in all of Urak. Don't include every other unit in Urak. As for how this is going, yeah, this is not going great. Hopefully we will see life attack them, yep, and reclaim that city. Though they're going to have to put a bit of work towards fixing everything up. Death are moving units, not to attack me though. We have completed research on Force March. Research will continue with Inspire. We probably want to change what we're researching right now, because that will take 1 fortnight and 9 days. It is a pretty good spell. When war threatens, the land and the people of a capital are called upon to produce surplus to supply their defending armies. Few can help to organize the affair as well as my old councillor. He seems to have an almost magical touch that inspires the people to give, from the musings of King Erdred the Wise. We don't want that spell. What we want is, we want to right-click, by the way, to close that. We want to learn Leadership. By sending out powerful waves of positive etheric energy, a mage can enhance a party's abilities. The energy makes warriors stronger and enhances their courage. To those affected, the mage becomes a shining point of light who will lead them on to greater glory. Thus, a mage is an important member of any campaign. Begin research. That'll take a week. And while I'm thinking about it, let us save, because that fight against the forces in the brewery was a good one indeed. We could actually divert and deal with the forces in that village, but I really feel like we should wait on that. I want you to go over to here. You're still there, just listening out. Makes sense to have eyes and ears on your ally. Even though we're friends, who knows what we might be scheming, eh? You're still training.
Can wield an axe,
Imparting a lot of experience every turn.
to make it sing its melee melody.
We're going to wait a few more turns before we do anything else here. We're definitely going to upgrade the Mage Tower and the... we don't need to upgrade the Thieves Guild. That's already level 2. And there you are, still travelling south. A marauding party has taken the Order Great Temple. Well, it's a good thing we're nearby, isn't it? It's a good thing we're nearby because we can stop that right now. Let's do that. We spit on you and all of your faith. Leave us alone or prepare to meet your gods. I feel like attacking you. Hopefully this wasn't a mistake. There is Balkoth here, a level 2 fire warrior. We have level 1 goblin archers, level 2 goblin archers, and an imp. We can easily deal with this. We can really easily deal with this.
I have a plan.
I want, you're going to stay back. I want you two to move
With
forward.
haste.
I want all of your units to move forward.
Ready to fight. To the
There we
front.
go.
Incinerate.
You're not going to be doing that. That is your battle cry, but you're actually just
battle.
going to stay
Move.
put and do
Move.
nothing.
Incoming.
I want
No
you to move
problem.
forward, Bradigan. And we will
Crossbows ready.
very quickly
Right.
deal with these.
My spells
we could
are
use
yours
our
to command.
our Righteous Bolt here to hurt the champion, and we will. We want to deal as much damage to you as possible, because you hit very hard. Very hard indeed. Anything we can do to weaken you, or chop your health into a third of what it was, will be great. I also want to move
My
you
spell,
back and
of course, my
have you
lord.
guard there.
Ready.
I want my cavalry to charge forward, and I want all of you
I'm ready.
to start attacking.
I'd be delighted to.
Shouldn't take that long to mop up these forces. They're running straight into our arrows
Quietly,
and will soon perish. They'll deal a little bit of damage, and that imp will certainly try and have at thee with those horsemen.
I'd be delighted.
Not gonna last. You're not gonna last either. You didn't even get a single
You
blow
want some
off.
of this? I'd be
And
delighted to.
really took care of all of you. There we go. A little bit of experience. No spoils. We'll stay here
I
for the
have a
moment.
plan.
We'll stay here for the time being.
Orders, my lord.
We do want to put a force there at some point. Just not right now. Now, you're going to
Armed
keep
and ready.
training
Any dwarf
for
can wield an axe, but it
one
takes a
turn,
true
about 3
warrior to
turns
make it
before you're
sing
done.
its
3
melee
turns.
melody.
You're nearly healed up, which is great. As for our hounds, they need to keep exploring. There is a water tower here. And we can cross over here. We're going to. As for the other dogs that I have, I've got one here. There is a... who are you? You're a death party. Right, let's avoid you. I mean, you are a scout. It will be a scout versus scout combat, but still don't want to fight you if I can avoid it. Let's go up here. And keep exploring this barren wilderness while we end our turn and accumulate more resources. Why not? How's this going? You're going to fix that. Ooh, there is a life lord there at the moment. I can hear that scout moving. A marauding party has taken a brewery under your control. And we gained 16 followers. Is it a brewery over here? Or is it a brewery down here? There is a death army. Ooh.
Armed and ready.
Do we take on this army of death, or do we take on the brewery first? I think we need to deal with what's important, which is this death army. An opportunity, Fiffer, for you to whet your axe on some foes. Let's stop them from causing mayhem. The people of death feel a deep hatred towards you. Balkoth, our lord, will obliterate you. We'll see about that. So, their army, it's an open field. They have Bahun, a level 1 sorcerer. They have some level 2 Dark Horsemen, and some level 3 Dark Halberdiers. Ooh, those Dark Halberdiers may be tricky. So what we want to do is we want to very quickly start dealing with the wizard. Because wizards can be a problem.
Axes ready.
I want you to start flinging axes there.
Huh?
I want you to attack here. I want
Axes
you
ready.
to start flinging axes
Toss 'em.
here. I want all of these units
Armed
to
and ready.
wade forward into combat.
I shall kill him.
And you to start
Toss 'em.
flinging there. And
Mounted
I
and
want
ready.
you to
Giddy
move
up.
over to
Now
here for
let's
now. The magic will force them to fight.
Cast the spell?
That will really hurt there. They're moving over to here, I see. Okay, they're moving that way. Makes sense to
Let's
move over to a
I'm
place where they
hungry. Hide
think
and go
they are
seek.
strongest. Unless they're
Mounted
trying
and
to
ready.
run. They are trying to run, I think.
Whoa.
Well, let's stop that from happening. They are definitely trying to flee. This may have been a mistake, because those halberd troopers are really strong.
Armed and ready.
Should be able to whittle them down. Move you away. Where are you?
Let's
Get over to there. The music is showing that there is dramatic action going on, but we have these troops surrounded. They're not going to be running away. And run away they did not. Aha! Took some damage, but we gained some levels and some spoils. Let's have you, can't combine parties. Ah well,
Any dwarf can wield an axe,
may have
but
to,
it takes a true
may
warrior
have
to
to
make
get
it sing
you,
its melee
somewhere
melody.
next
Armed
turn.
and ready.
Or just be very careful with who we choose to have engage these marauders. Either way, that went pretty well. That went very well. Gonna keep you there for now. And we'll end our turn once we have, gotta keep remembering, moved the dogs. Also, we cannot get there easily. Not at all, so you're going to have to take the long route round. That's not a problem. It's not a problem. And I want you to go over here. And there's one more dog here who's going to scale a huge mountain. Ah, hello. There is the Air Great Temple. There's a unit guarding it, and another unit here. Nice to see that they are being very attentive to protecting that land. You know what? I'm actually going to start having you march down to Chaos's lands. Or up, as the case may be. Up is apparently going to be faster. It will take you how long? Take you 8 turns. You know what? Start making your way. We're going to see how Chaos are doing. This will turn out to be a huge mistake, no doubt. But it's worth a try. Life are doing things. Chaos are doing things. Water. Death. A little bit of movement there from Death. And the Marauders have moved over to
Armed
here.
and ready.
We're going to have to take care of those Marauders before they destroy that building. So let's pop
Armed
in.
and ready.
Your petty faith means nothing to us. You'd better run while you still have the chance. No, we're not running. We're fighting. Oh my!
Right.
You're in trouble. You're in serious trouble.
Yeah, let's move. Right.
I'm gonna have
Chop,
you
chop.
there,
Axes, chop.
you
Right. Move out.
here, and these units are
Armed and
all
ready.
the way over there. This is area
Eat my
we
dust.
cannot cross.
Mounted and
This
ready.
might actually make this a little
Dinner yet?
bit tricky.
I am on my way.
You are level... What level are you? You're level 3. Level 1. We should be okay. Hopefully.
Ready and waiting.
There's also you, though. That is a problem. The White Stag is a problem. The White Stag is a problem. If we get all of our forces together, though, we should be able to crush them. Keyword should. gonna leave the horses back. The horses are a little bit wounded. I don't think they have any ranged
Here,
combatants. I really don't think they
Easy
do.
to do. Right. Move out.
And if they don't, we'll be able to deal with you. Yep, they're moving to us. We're going to,
Cast a spell?
Indeed we are! At the stag. Not that we're really going to need to, but, yep, this is the advantage of the Earth faction. They charge forward, and then they get absolutely mincemeated, because they are sturdy and stalwart. And with that, we get some spoils and deal with the marauders. We can't yet get to the brewery. We'll get there next turn. Meanwhile, you are fully healed, and you
I'm ready.
are going to carry on moving up. And slowly gaining healing. Not a lot as they travel about, but... Is that a... Yeah, that is the, Death Flying Scout that I saw before. Ooh. Looks like there is a lot of conflict going on here still at the moment. Let us, could take that. That is something we could do, but, we will wait for now and see what happens. For all we know, Death may decide to target our dog because it's an easy target. But that will be for next time. For when we come back, folks, we are on our way to visit Chaos. If we're lucky, our army will be sufficient to deal with their not very impressive might. Their might is kind of lacking, considering they're still trying to recover from all of the attacks, though they do now have a level 1 barracks, which means that they can recruit some forces. Even if we are only there for a little while and disrupt their resource generation, it won't be a bad thing. And this is when they have a huge army and mistakes have been made. But even then, we could clear out this village and this hideout here and still gain. There may even be some death forces that we can pick off while we travel. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.
What's the plan?
Long journey, Bradigan. Hopefully, you've packed some warm clothes, because it's about to get chilly.